So what if you're an American that's coming over for a weekend in London? What's the best way to spend it? When you actually live in London, there's actually so much to see and do, and yet many of us spend our weekends crashing on the sofa. Well, if you're more ambitious, then check out this video, which gives you lots of options how to spend your precious 2 days. First off, you might need a caffeine fix to get you through this weekend in London. If you take a walk along the Thames River, not only will you have relaxing views, but you'll have plenty of options where to grab a cup of coffee. But a favorite is Sister Barista Cafe, which is right next to Southbank for you to stop off near Westminster Bridge. Or for a quirky coffee in a restored Victorian men's loo, bear with me, there is the Attendant in Fitzrovia. Built in the 1890s and meticulously restored over 2 years, it reopened in 2013 after being dormant for over 50 years. Today you can sip seasonal espressos as you take in the classic Victorian green tiles and very clean urinals. Or you might want to go window shopping. There's the well-known and pretty busy Oxford Street. With tons of tourists, you'll definitely be around lots of people, but this is a great place to check out the second largest store in London, Selfridges, which is 10 acres of incredible luxury and shops within this department store. If you're not ready to spend money, just stroll by the gorgeous main entrance and neoclassical columns. Just off of Oxford Street is Regent Street, packed with high-end designer boutiques, and you'll get your very own Cruella de Vil experience at Liberties of London while there. The shop opened back in 1875, selling ornaments, fabrics, objects to art from Japan and the East. It continues to be a must-visit for those who love unique designer fashions and architecture that stays true to its heritage. For the vintage lovers among you, head down to Retromania London, located in Pimlico. Head downstairs to a secret space where you can grab the likes of Hermes and Chanel, or head to the knitwear section along with vintage dresses, hats, bags, scarves, menswear, and memorabilia. Next up, get yourself some brunch. Now it's definitely time to treat yourself for a bite to eat. You won't go wrong with brunch in London. One of my favorites is Dean Street Townhouse in Soho for comfort food like no other. Or the Rooftop Garden at Pantechnicon for a jungle-like restaurant that will deliver some lovely views of London. Located in Belgravia on the 5th floor of this multi-story restaurant and shopping arcade, this rooftop oasis features Nordic cuisine dishes. For more of my top brunch spots in London, visit my recent video to whet your appetite. Next up, you can indulge in a cultural fix. If you're down by Waterloo, then Southbank Centre is an event-packed space no matter the time of year. Whether you're into art, music, or want to catch an expert speaker session, you must head to this powerhouse space for culture. You can even catch a concert by the London Philharmonic Orchestra. One of my favorite things to do, which you'll probably know if you're a subscriber to this channel, is to visit the museums of London. If you're a bit more west, then the Victoria and Albert Museum, which is one of my absolute favorites, is a great place to get to after you've filled up on brunch. The museum is a wonderful space to view fashion, sculpture, and exquisite historical finds. It's a definite must-see. If the V&A isn't quite your thing, but you want to get your art fix, you can stop off at an independent art gallery that are really special finds that will tantalize your artistic taste. One of my favorites is Tafeta Gallery in Bloomsbury. I recently held a private event there for my clients and contacts to see the exhibition of a fabulous Moroccan artist. Other big hitters for art include Tate Britain, Tate Modern, Saatchi Galleries, Design Museum, but to name a few. Now that you've probably walked your socks off, you might be in need of a good drink. One of the wine cellars is the Prince of Wales and the United Service Club. The Champagne Bar at 116 Pall Mall is now one of the most stunning champagne bars in London. As you can guess from the name, it's home of a huge collection of champagnes and has the largest selections of magnums in London. If you prefer a stronger drink, then you can visit the Vault Soho right by the lovely Soho Garden Square and also next to some other fantastic cocktail bars. This bar might be small, but it's packed with whiskeys from around the world. Head downstairs to the old sherry cellar and you can enjoy an intimate drink together. Gin cocktails and drams of whiskey are available, and my colleague Hannah said that the team really knows their stuff, so don't be worried about asking them what their top picks are. Or you can head to Mayfair and sit in the luxurious Connaught Bar and create your own martini. They will come to you with different choices of spirits plus a concoction of bitter flavors to personalize your tailor-made martini experience. Next up, try one of the top restaurants in London. For dinner, we're going to highlight just a few here, but make sure to check out my video on the top neighborhoods for restaurants in London, which will have plenty more choices. There's Mount Street Restaurant, which brings contemporary art and cuisine together in this building in Mayfair. The restaurant's on the first floor and offers contemporary British food. Give yourself plenty of time to peruse the art, though, that covers the walls. Foodies will hear the name Le Cordon Bleu and shiver with excitement. The likes of Mary Berry and Julia Childs were trained here. The restaurant, Cored by Le Cordon Bleu, is located in the heart of St. Paul's, and if you can get a reservation, it's well worth the visit. For a more relaxed experience, you can check out one of the many historic pubs in London that will surprise you with fantastic dining. The Guinness Grill on Bruton Place in Mayfair has been in the same site since 1423. Expect classics like pies, including steak pie, which has been voted the best in the UK for many years. Dance or sing the night away. Party the night away together as you end your weekend on a bang. For jazz, check out the packed diary of jazz events hosted by Jazz Refresh with locations across London. Enjoy the incredible acoustics of the Royal Albert Hall for events like the Proms, opera, and big-name entertainers like Sam Smith or Gladys Knight. For those who love to dance to the early hours, London is home to countless nightclubs that are world-renowned, including Ministry of Sound, going strong for 30 years in a converted bus garage. There's also Fabric and Printworks, who hark back to their history by keeping the giant machines and printing presses on site. As you can see, there's so much to see and get up to in London, and this was just a selection of some of my favorites. What does your ideal weekend in London look like? Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll bring a part 2 very soon. See you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, where I share great tips and information about the London property market and living in this fabulous city. So that's Ugo Arenze with Onyx Property Team and Keller Williams. Bye for now.